Today we're diving into a topic that surprises many older adults, a topic that can relieve stress, reduce anxiety, and give seniors a sense of confidence and control over their lives. The title of today's message is, Never Pay These Debts as an Older Person. Lawyers explain 6 debts seniors can legally walk away from. And while this topic sounds dramatic, the purpose of this message is not to give legal advice, but to inspire older adults to understand their rights, protect their well-being, lower unnecessary stress, and live with more peace, strength, and clarity. For many seniors, debt creates silent fear. It creates sleepless nights. It creates worry about the future. But what most older adults don't realize is that many lawyers often explain that certain debts become uncollectible after specific time limits. Some debts die with you, and some debts cannot be taken from certain income sources. Understanding this empowers seniors to live with more dignity, more freedom, and more confidence. So today, let's explore not just the financial side of senior life, but the emotional and physical strength that comes from releasing stress, improving health, and creating a lifestyle filled with energy, gratitude, and vitality. Before we talk about anything else, here's the truth. Stress weakens the body. Chronic financial stress raises blood pressure, damages the heart, affects sleep, accelerates aging, and drains motivation. And here's the powerful part: many seniors experience stress not because they owe something, but because they believe they must pay everything no matter what. Lawyers often say the opposite. Some debts become unenforceable, some cannot be collected from seniors' income sources, and some creditors rely on fear to pressure older adults into payments they don't legally have to make. When seniors learn this, a huge weight lifts off their shoulders. They regain control. They feel lighter. Their mind clears. And when the mind clears, the body responds positively. Your hormones balance, your blood pressure stabilizes, your breathing improves, and your confidence rises. That's why understanding your rights is simply understanding AMA is a health decision. It's a wellness decision. It's a longevity decision. Many seniors don't realize that lawyers often discuss things like expired statute of limitations debt, old credit card balances that cannot be enforced in court, certain medical debts that collectors cannot pursue indefinitely, or debts that legally cannot touch Social Security income. Some debts disappear because the law says they cannot be collected after a certain number of years. Some debts are tied to the estate, not the individual. Some debts are unsecured and have no power to take your assets. And some debts are forgiven, erased, or simply impossible for a collector to enforce. Again, this is not legal advice, but it is motivational empowerment, because when older adults realize they are not powerless, they begin living with more strength and calmness. They breathe easier. They stop panicking when the phone rings. They stop fearing letters in the mail. And that peace does wonders for their health. Peace matters. Calmness matters. Because financial fear is one of the silent traits many elderly people carry before a health crisis occurs. Stress becomes tension. Tension becomes inflammation. Inflammation becomes disease. And that is one of the common traits seen in elderly people who suddenly experience serious health events. So their stress levels have been high for too long. So if learning about your rights, knowing what debts really matter, and refusing to let fear control you reduces even 10% of your stress, a broken bar, that is a massive improvement in your long-term health. Seniors deserve strength. They deserve calmness. They deserve clarity. And the truth is, many seniors spend their life paying bills for children, grandchildren, relatives, or old obligations that no longer make sense. They sacrifice their own nutrition, their own rest, their own health, just to satisfy debts that, in many cases, lawyers say cannot legally be enforced. So today, I want to motivate you to take back your power. I want you to know that protecting your health includes protecting your peace of mind and your financial clarity. I want you to wake up every day with confidence, with a strong posture, with a mindset that says, I choose what matters, and I refuse to let stress control my life. Part of living long and living well is managing your energy. This includes physical energy, mental energy, and emotional energy. Debt stress steals all three. But once seniors understand their rights, once they speak to a lawyer or a trusted advisor, once they confirm what debts they must pay and what debts they absolutely do not have to pay, something amazing happens. Motivation rises, the body relaxes, the heart beats steadier, the mind opens, and that's when seniors begin taking steps to improve their overall health. Simple diet changes, gentle exercises, daily movement, breathing routines, and mindfulness practices. Older adults don't need intense workouts to stay youthful. A short daily walk, light stretching, a few slow squats or chair-based movements, and some balance exercises can transform mobility. Moving the body reduces stress hormones like cortisol. It strengthens circulation. It sharpens memory. It supports joints. It boosts energy. You feel more alive. You feel more confident. And when financial fear reduces, motivation to care for your body increases. You suddenly have the mental space to focus on what truly matters: your health, your happiness, your family, your purpose. Your diet can also play a powerful role in how energetic you feel. Seniors do not need complicated diets. Simple changes make a huge difference: more water, more fiber, fresh vegetables, moderate fruit portions, lean protein, whole grains, and avoiding excessive sugar or salty processed foods. When seniors eat better, digestion improves, sleep becomes deeper, brain fog clears, and energy rises. And when your energy rises, you feel younger regardless of age. Your lifestyle matters, too. Seniors who laugh more, socialize more, and wake up with a sense of purpose age slower. The mind needs stimulation, the heart needs connection, the soul needs peace. When you remove financial fear from the equation, even partially, you give your emotional health room to breathe. Instead of spending hours worrying, you spend time connecting, learning, walking, eating intentionally, and enjoying the gift of life. This reduces the risk of sudden health decline. It reduces anxiety. It improves longevity. And now let's talk about something very important: to the warning signs seniors should never ignore. These signs are not predictions of death, but they are clues that the body needs attention. Things like sudden extreme fatigue, unexplained shortness of breath, rapid changes in balance or memory, severe chest discomfort, swelling in the legs, or sudden confusion should never be dismissed. Many elderly people who experience sudden health events had these warning signs but ignored them because they were overwhelmed by other worries, especially financial stress. When your mind is calm, you're far more likely to notice these signs early and get help in time. That's why emotional peace is a form of prevention. It is part of staying alive longer. Another underestimated part of longevity is mindset. A positive mindset doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means believing that you can still grow, still improve, still learn, and still take steps toward a healthier life. When seniors take control of their financial stress, they begin to believe in their ability to control other areas of life too. They start eating better. They start moving more. They start sleeping deeper. They start enjoying small moments again. They begin to feel youthful, not because their age changes, but because their energy and confidence return. Never underestimate what reducing unnecessary stress can do for the body. When seniors understand that some debts cannot legally be collected, when they learn that some debts expire, when they discover that their social security cannot be touched by most creditors, when they realize that they are not helpless, their entire health shifts. Their breathing slows, their muscles loosen, their shoulders relax. And once relaxation enters the body, healing begins, longevity begins, motivation begins. So today's message is simple: you deserve peace, you deserve clarity, you deserve to know your rights, you deserve to live without unnecessary fear. And when older adults regain their sense of control financially, emotionally, physically, their health transforms, their spirit lifts, their life becomes lighter, and they begin aging with purpose, joy, and strength. Talk to a professional who can explain your specific situation. Learn which debts legally matter and which do not. Once you gain that clarity, shift your focus toward health, toward movement, toward nutrition, toward good sleep, toward connection, and toward a positive mindset. Because you are not done. You are not powerless. You are not a burden. You are strong, capable, wise, and worthy of a long and fulfilling life. Your best years can still be ahead of you. And it all begins with this simple truth: you deserve peace, and you deserve to live healthy, energetic, confident, and free.